talk about with Ghost. I'm glad you guys liked it. Oh my gosh. When I was trying to order farm, and then someone in the audience was like, "You can't do this to me, people! People, you can't do this!" Oh, that was so funny. Oh, that was so funny. I was really trying to order farm at the beginning there, and then someone in the audience was like, "You can't do it!" I'm sorry. I did that to you. But anyway, Ghost. I am fairly certain that I was the absolute last person to pick solo. Yeah. It was in contrast to All for One. All for One, I was probably the first person to pick a solo, because I remember the meeting for All for One, and then I immediately messaged like my own private Discord channel with like staff in it, being like, even before like the survey came out where we picked your song, I was like, I want to do Dead Man's Chest. That's it. I want to do Dead Man's Chest. So for All for One, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. For Serendipity, I'm pretty sure I was the last one to pick my solo. Yeah. I had a lot of trouble deciding, right? Because I knew I was gonna do Rockin' FS, right? I knew I was gonna do Rockin' FS. And I only have Prism no Maho and Rockin'. On one hand, I really wanted to experience Rockin' with like majority EN fans, because I'm sure the energy would have been crazy, like the beep-boo, you know, and it would have gone really, really hard. Yeah, because you guys would have all known it's the easy EN song, so like people. But because I had already done it, my nose is itchy. Hold on, oh, don't look at me. Anyway, but at the same time, I had already performed it at Fest, so I was really conflicted. And then I was also considering doing a medley of both Prism no Maho into Rockin', and that would have been kind of hype, like a mashup sort of deal. That would have been kind of hype too. But I don't know, I really wanted to sing something new. I wanted to sing something different. And I really wanted to sing a cover song, like from outside of Hollow, but that we couldn't do. And I just wanted to do something different. So I was racking my head. And then I remembered Ghost. And then the lyrics to Ghost is what ultimately made me pick Ghost. Because in Ghost, the lyrics to Ghost is basically Suisei saying, like, shouting, like, I'm singing. Can anyone hear me? I'm right here. I'm singing until my voice gives out. Can you see me? Sort of feeling like I'm like a ghost because I'm singing my heart out. I'm screaming into the dark. I'm dancer in the dark, right? Can you see me? Can you hear my voice? And that is ultimately why I picked Ghost, because of those lyrics. And we're gonna get a little bit personal as to the lyrics in regards to me. For Bibu, for me, I feel like in terms of singing, I've always felt kind of like I need to catch up. Not catch up, but like everyone is so good at singing. Everyone's such a performer. Everyone is so good at performing and singing, and they're so amazing. So for in the beginning especially, I felt like I just hope my singing is good enough to stand alongside all of these amazing singers. You know, I didn't really think of the like, I want to be the best singer out there. I want people to love my singing. I want to be the best singer out there. I want everyone to listen to me song. It was more, my thought was more like, I want to at least keep up with the level that everyone else is at, because everyone else is like so good. So I at least want to sing good enough that I can keep up with their level. So I wasn't thinking in terms of like, I wanna, you know, be the best. I wanna stand out. I never thought of it like that. I thought of it as like, I wanna be good enough to at least feel like I belong in EN and in Hololive is my was my thinking for a long time in terms of my own singing. Yeah, just be good enough. Keep up. As long as you keep up, you're okay. You don't have to be the best, but at least, you know, try to be good enough so you keep up with everyone, because everyone is so amazing, and you don't wanna bring anyone down, and you don't wanna. So just be enough to be a part of EN, sort of like, yeah, to stand beside them proudly is how I thought of it. Yeah, a lot for my singing. I really like singing, but I acknowledge that came into Hololive for my streaming and gaming skills more than my singing, right? Because I'm my performing. Like, didn't really have dancing experience, didn't really sing too much. Sang here and there, but not like this at all. So, I like singing. I didn't have much experience of it and stuff like that. So, that's my baseline, right? My baseline was that. And I said this a little bit before in my tweet. But when I debuted, I couldn't sing in a low voice at all, especially like my lower voice. I couldn't sing in a low voice at all. It hurts to sing. Like if you go back, well, you can't because it's unarchived. But if you go back to the early karaoke's, my voice would crack when I would go low. It would hurt to stay low. I couldn't keep it low. It would crack, right? I couldn't sing low at all in a lower register. I could always sing in a high voice. So I couldn't sing in a lower register at all. Yeah, especially in the beginning. And but like being cool and aura farming is something that I've always wanted to do. Yeah. And that's why I admired like a lot of members like Risu and COJI-COJI senpai, where they have such huge voices, but then when they sing, oh, everything stops, and it's like, whoa. You know, I always admired, you know, those members a lot. So debut, not much singing. This all goes back to Ghost has a lot of stuff in it, so this is gonna be an extensive people feeling moment. Yeah, so and then after Breaking Dimensions, I was really proud of my performance in Breaking Dimensions, but more than my performance in Breaking Dimensions, I remember thinking, wow, EN is amazing, and I have to work hard to keep up with them. Because I was really proud of my performance at Breaking Dimensions, but I was also like, whoa, everyone is on such a level that feels kind of unreachable to me, but I'm gonna work even harder to try to reach it. Sort of feeling. Yeah. It was the first, EN concert that Avon was a part of, and I was like, whoa, EN is so cool. I'm so inspired because they seem so far away. This is gonna get kind of cheesy, but like they seem so far away in their skill level, and I did my best, but at the same time I'm like, if I could sing like them, that'd be great. Yeah. It was my first step, and I'm so fond of Breaking Dimensions, and what is it? Koi Senso, Love is War, was something that I daydreamed about singing on stage even before I knew I wanted to be in Hololive. Yeah, so I was like really glad that it was my first step, because it was like something that I daydreamed myself singing, and then I did it. And then I was like, whoa, I manifested this. Yeah, but that was the starting. And then All for One, I did. What the? Wait, now it doesn't want to come out when I'm actually sticking out my tongue? Anyway. Then, we fast forward to All for One. And I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And again, it was a little intimidating because it's like Sento song, right? Sento song by Toby Fox! Like Toby Fox! So it was very intimidating because Sento and Toby Fox! Yeah, the boss battle song! The boss battle song! But I was really, 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 really proud of that one, and I had fun. I had a lot of fun with All for One. All for One was, I think, fun. That is the, when I think of All for One, I think of fun. Yeah, because it was just farming, yeah, headbang, and the crowd was so amazing. The crowd was amazing in all concerts, but the crowd was amazing I remember the crowd feeling it was so amazing in All for One as well. Yeah, so All for One was like, I want to do a different side of me. I want to try to even be cooler. I want to try to bring out this cool side of Bibu. Bring her out. Keep practicing the lower voice. Keep practicing. Keep going at it. Show I can be cool too. And then And then this concert I felt more like, yes, I'm with EN. I feel like I belong here a little bit. Yeah. Alright, and then for Serendipity, Serendipity was a little not the concert itself, but like leading up to Serendipity was kind of painful for me. Personally, my experience for Serendipity, like leading up to it, and all the lead up to Serendipity was kind of painful. I won't really say specifically why, but like, you know, well, in terms of personal, like getting sick, all the busyness, a lot of work, so much work on yeah, but just the build up to Serendipity was really painful for me, so I was kind of nervous about it. But I won't go too deep into it, but yeah, just a lot of things happened. And again, I didn't know if I was having a hard time choosing a song too. That was also really stressful for me, because like, oh, everybody knows what they want to sing. Oh, everybody's singing like these amazing originals. Oh, I don't know what to sing this time. Oh, why am I being so indecisive? Bibble sort of feeling. Yeah. But again, there's so many members who like are music focused. Like a lot of members are music focused, right? And everyone has such amazing voices. Everyone can sing, and everyone can dance, and everyone has put out such amazing music. And I wanted to say with Ghost and this performance that, hey, I like singing too. I like performing too. I am here too. Yeah, I'm here too. That's why I picked Ghost, because of the I am here too message. Because I no longer feel like I'm singing to catch up, or I'm singing to be good enough to be in Hololive. I'm singing because I want to. I'm singing because I want my voice to reach people. I'm singing because I want you guys to feel my feelings too. So, like, even though maybe when you don't think of like musical members of Hololive, you might not particularly think of me, which is why I chose Ghost, because I'm here too. I want to make music too. I am working really hard to, you know, increase the range of my voice. I'm working really hard to, you know, practice like techniques, learning how to breathe better, and stuff. So I just wanted to say that with Ghost, like, hey, notice. I mean, it says in the lyrics, it goes, notice me too. Yeah, notice me too, because I'm also here and I'm working hard, and I may not be the most technically skilled singer, but I'm trying really hard to convey my emotions through song as well. Yeah, notice me, not witness me. So yeah, that is why I picked Ghost, because it was like, because when you think of like someone covering a Suicide song, you don't think of me, right? Everyone's like, people's doing Ghost? Surprise! People is doing Ghost? What? The last person I would expect to do Ghost is Bibu, right? And yeah, that's true, because it's the song. It's one of these songs. It's like a deep in whole life history, and it's by the Suicide, right? The Suicide, the song, the Suicide. And so there's a lot of weight to that song, and I was scared because I knew that. I was scared because I knew that that it was the song from the Suicide, and you wouldn't expect people to do it, because people, like, I looking at myself, I'm like, I don't think people is technically good enough to sing that song. Not dissing myself or anything, but just like objectively, like, you wouldn't think Bieber would sing that song, right? You wouldn't think I would sing that song, and I knew the weight behind that. So, but regardless, that's why I wanted to do it. Regardless, that's why I wanted to do it, because I wanted to make a statement. I'm here too. I can sing too. I've worked really hard on my lower voice, lower register. I can sing too. I can sing it as well. And I'm not just gonna sing it. I'm gonna sing it with all I've got. I'm gonna sing it in the best way that I can. I'm gonna sing it my way, but I'm gonna sing it in the best way of because I'm gonna honor this song. Because it's by the Suicide, and she put all her feelings in it, and now I'm interpreting it into my own feelings. So I hope that reached you. I hope that reached you, that, even though it's not my song, my feelings are in there, within the lyrics and within everything. Yeah. Yeah, and that's basically why. So, B was here too. Beeble. I really, really, really enjoy performing and making music. Obviously my output of music and stuff is not as much and as frequent, but when I put something out and when I release music and when I sing, it's really meaningful to me, right? Because I try to make something that is really meaningful to me, I guess. It means something, because yeah. So I hope you listen when I do, when I do idol stuff and sing and perform, and I hope you cheer me on, because yeah, I'm here too, and I like music, and I'm really working hard on that side of me as well. Obviously, the gaming side is always there. Obviously, streaming, always there. Obviously, all of that is always gonna be there. You can have multiple... I'm a multi-faceted rock, get it? Because I'm a gem, haha. Yeah. But I don't want to be overlooked because no longer am I just like, I want to be just okay to keep up. I don't think like that anymore. I don't think I just want to be okay to keep up with expectations. I want to be listened to. I just want to be Biboo. And I want to say that I'm here to play. Yes. So that is why I picked Ghost. Yes. And I'm really, really, really proud of my performances during Serendipity, in general. But Ghost especially meant a whole lot. It meant a whole lot. Because that's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Mm.